Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and tonight it's kind of a special reading. No, it is a special reading. It has been exactly 1 year since I created this channel, so I wanted to hop on and do a little bit of a thank you tour. I would like to do a couple of pulls for each of the signs of the zodiac. And then at the end, I'm going to use my Magic 8 Ball cards, which give you, like yes or no type answers. And hopefully that'll give us a little bit more personalization in terms of whatever questions you might really want to have answered. Oh, thank you so much, Honey Lou. It means so much. Hi, Jimmy. I love you too. Thank you for being here, you guys. I'm really excited. Okay, so we're gonna do, I'm trying to think of what order. All right, I'm gonna go with what I normally do. So we're gonna start with air signs, even though I know I just posted air sign readings today. We're gonna do a row for each sign. All right, so Aquarius, we're gonna use the OG Rider Waite. And I just want to say, oops, we got to call in spirit, right? A little bit of one time. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone. I don't care if you subscribed day one or day yesterday. I appreciate you, and I love seeing you guys show up and be a part of the readings that I do now. Let me know if you want me to do some of the old style recorded ones as well. Maybe you missed my intro. But I've really been enjoying being able to interact with you guys while I do this. So, all right, Aquarius, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords. So I feel like we've got a situation where somebody may be healing from a emotionally manipulative or kind of aggressive energy, a bully. Yay! Yes, please. And I think that there has been at least a beginning here for you, Aquarius, in terms of healing. There may be some realization that what you had been investing your time or energy in was not necessarily the right balance for you. There may need to be some sort of reassessment here in terms of who you keep in your life and who might be better to maybe sideline or give a little bit of a separation between. We've got a heartbreak situation here. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it feels to me like there was an impact to your general stability or whatever was really, that foundation for you in terms of making sure you could be happy and healthy. There was a risk there because of this relationship that you were having. All right, let's move to Gemini. We're going to use the Morgan Greer because the stars on the outside, for some reason, make me think of the Lovers card. All right, what do we have for Gemini? We have the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. We just ended with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like there's either an effort to find a little bit more stability in terms of finances, or there is a decision you're trying to make that could impact where you live. You may feel like you're going it alone, or that wherever you're going to feel lonely. But with this card in the reverse, because there's only one person here, I feel like this is saying you're expecting to feel lonely when you shouldn't. There's going to be a soul tribe like awaiting you. So I see like these three pentacles just look really, really nice to me. We've got the Four of Chalices here, and I feel like in particular this is saying we have somebody that has decided they need to reject one chalice but there are other options available. So there may be a transitional period here where you have to walk away from a social community or somebody important to you. But the overall message here is progress because we have 2, 3, 4. We have the Page of Cups. This might be a little bit uncomfortable for you. There may be a short period of loneliness, or you may be in that right now. But what I'm really drawn to is this fish jumping out of the chalice as if he's not meant for the water, he's meant for the air. So it's like you may feel initially, if you make this jump or this major change in your life, that it's going to result in a detriment or less happiness or joy in your life, when in reality, this is going to be you enjoying yourself in an environment you didn't really picture being for you in some way. And we've got the Hierophant in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something here that I feel is kind of like a warning against conventional employment. So if there is an opportunity to do something that's more artistic or more true to what you feel like your true purpose is, then I feel like you might have a choice where one feels more stable than the other, but one is also more like your passion or your calling. You should go with the one that is your passion or your calling, because if you choose the one that is not like calling to you literally, then it'll be um, a loss for you, as opposed to if you do what actually makes you feel alive, there'll be some sort of um, sustainability there because people will see the passion behind what you're doing. All right, we'll go to Libra and we'll use the Tarot for Leaders. All right, what do we have for Libra, please? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's something dishonest about the situation you're facing currently. There may be something you feel like you need to say or that you need to speak up about. I swear there was one that flipped over. All right, maybe we'll find it. There's an argument that took place because somebody was unwilling to be honest about their true feelings. There's a sense that this person was holding back because they felt like this is something that could never really work out. This is somebody who likes to keep their cards close to their chest and maybe is not very comfortable communicating about their emotions. Hey, Sharna, welcome, welcome, and thank you. Yes, I should have gotten like a cake or something. But with the Queen of Cups here, I feel like Libra, you're your person. There's a struggle against like basically head over heart. Do I do something that seems a little out of character or feels really uncomfortable? Or do I go about my business the same way I always have? And the same way you always have may have been kind of flighty or dodgy, or your person, not really one to stay around for very long. Maybe somebody who doesn't live in one place for very long or doesn't stay in one group of friends for too long. With the Five of Pentacles, there could be somebody who is experiencing a change in their home residence that's a little bit delayed or uncomfortable. I feel like there's a desire to work on one's money. And Independence is at the core of the issue here. So if we have somebody that's struggling to admit their feelings, it could be because either they don't feel like they have financially what they'd like to offer in that situation, or there's a chance they're really focused on being able to have time to themselves where they don't really have to think um, about somebody else's feelings or consider somebody else in the decision making process. All right, we're going to go to Pisces, and this is the Metamuse deck. If you catch me in time before I do your sign and there's a deck you want me to use, I'll try to make that work. After the water signs, I do fire signs and then earth signs. So Pisces, we have the Chariot in the reverse. There's been stagnation and a feeling of lack. There may have been those that were trying to take advantage of you or purposefully put roadblocks in your way. There may have been decisions you made that felt a little untrue to how you wanted to act, that you have been effectively, kind of repaying that karma. But I see a focus on healing and kind of like a return to things that make you feel joyful or happy. So this looks to me like somebody who doesn't have a problem being the first person on the dance floor, if you know what I mean. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. There may have been a burst of healing, another betrayal or loss or situation that was a really difficult thing to get through before being able to return to healing. There may have been an issue with the environment or the community that you were dealing with that made it difficult for you to have a new beginning or be able to invest in something that would, grow over time. This could also have been a situation that impacted your job or your career, possibly found it difficult to really make the jobs that you wanted to, make work actually work out. There may have been unforeseen or unexpected obstacles or honestly, like a lot of surprises, but the overarching energy is really the star. So I feel like Pisces, there's some light at the end of the tunnel here after having a lot of setbacks. We're going to look at Cancer with the Egyptian tarot. Thank you, Lily. Hello, Nicole. Yes, 1 year already. I can't wait for the terrible twos. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what date, but YouTube has this adorable little birthday cake on my home screen or like my dashboard. And if I'd known, I totally would have gotten like cupcakes or something. I should have brought an oatmeal cream pie down here and just stuck a candle in that. All right, what do we have for Cancer, please? She's hiding. Ooh, we have Judgment in the reverse. All right, so we may have a situation here, Cancer, where somebody is about to make a major decision, or you're dealing with a situation where somebody made the wrong call. They did something against their better judgment. Let's see. We have Death in the reverse. You guys, look at this weird similarity. We have Anubis on both cards. The feet are not facing the same direction, but the head is facing the same direction. Somebody knew, their intuition knew what was the right call, but their feet went a different direction. So somebody went against their better judgment in a situation. This could be you or your person. And as a result, there are consequences or changes that this person didn't really expect. And it's a change in someone's opinion of them. It could be more than one person because we do have the Three of Chalices here. Or somebody has changed their mind about whether or not they want to reconcile or have a reunion with somebody as a result of this decision. So this feels to me like somebody, like this is faux pas. I shouldn't laugh. I love puns. I'm sorry. The faux pas being somebody didn't listen to their intuition. They went against their better judgment, and it was observed by somebody that they care about or who is influential. Either this is somebody who then communicated to a community that somebody was willing to, do something in poor taste or that was selfish, or they communicated it to a third party that is really influential themselves with the King of Pentacles here. Either way, somebody's reputation has been impacted by their decisions or their behavior. We have the King of Chalices. So this could be a Cancer masculine energy. Doesn't have to be, but it is this King of Chalices that is experiencing loss here as a result of their actions. I feel like this is a loss in favor in particular, a loss in reputation. This may impact their ability to secure the kind of contracts from a business standpoint that they would be looking for. But there's somebody who I feel like, and it feels to me like somebody who wronged you, Cancer, and now everyone's finding out that they were the asshole and whoever was in the right is getting blessed. All right, let's go to Scorpio. We'll go with the Marigold Tarot. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Cups. This feels to me like a feminine energy that is widely seen as kind or friendly, but there's something that she's changing in terms of how she interacts with those around her, meaning I think she's become a little bit more selective in terms of who she associates with. And then we have the Two of Wands. You see how the Two of Wands look kind of like dandelions to me. They're crossed. So I feel like this Queen of Cups has a reputation for being really kind or generous, but she's also being a little stingy with her time. She doesn't want to be in everyone's energy right now. So we may see even like the Hermit come out. It feels to me like somebody is wanting to be a little bit distant right now. It could be that there is someone wanting to create something, bring about some kind of artistic expression, a letter, a book, a painting, something along those lines. We have the Page of Rings in the reverse. This would be like the Page of Pentacles. There's something that doesn't have another opportunity coming. There's a need to find a different path or a different direction than the one that has been pursued here. As for Scorpio, we have the Eight of Wands coming out kind of sideways here. So it feels to me like somebody is making changes in terms of who they're willing to interact with. Some people were good friends and are now getting cut off, and vice versa. Thank you, Eric. Dance in the kitchen. I totally agree. Maybe even a little singing. All right, what else do we have for Scorpio? We have the Lovers in the reverse. There was a decision in the recent past that isn't sitting well with somebody. There was, with Temperance in the reverse as hidden energy, there was somebody here that acted rashly, maybe said something that they didn't mean to say. And they've had a change in perspective with the Tower in the reverse. So if you're this person, you may want to have some sort of conversation here to straighten something out. If you're the Queen of Cups, you may be getting communication from someone who would like to apologize. All right, so we'll move to Aries and we'll use the Golden Art Nouveau. All right, what do we have for Aries? Somebody is healing from a broken heart. We have the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. I don't know how to phrase this, but do you see we've got three swords in the background behind the guy who's laying down, and he's holding one sword. I feel like there is somebody here that is healing from a lot. I feel like they've done the work regarding the external issues, people that have betrayed them or lied to them. But Aries, I also feel like you have discovered with that sword in your own hands that there was something that you had done to kind of set yourself up in a way where you ended up hurting your own heart or breaking your own heart. And you've become aware of that and you're actually doing the work to deal with that. This is kind of exciting for me because I feel like there's progress that you didn't expect, even though it has been kind of a long road here. So we have the Lovers coming out. You may have a choice in love. It may be as simple as, do you want to act on this opportunity or do you want to focus more on yourself or your career? But I see you looking at this opportunity as something that you're not going to let pass by because we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. You're not letting what happened in the past hold you back from creating a happier future. You're looking at this as your opportunity to step up into a happier part of existence, letting what has hurt you inform you on how to have a better, next decade. Yeah, there's with the world, there's the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new chapter that is bringing in abundance for you. All right, we have the Moon and the Emperor. You standing in your Aries energy here with the Emperor. I feel like this process or this healing has helped you realize what was within you in terms of what was holding you back, how to address that, and then how to stand up for yourself and live a more authentic life. I'm so proud of you, Aries. All right, let's go with, we'll do the beginner tarot for Leo. What do we have for Leo, please? So we have the Eight of Cups and Queen of Cups in the reverse. Leo, you may be dealing with a water sign, which would be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or you may have recently walked away from a situation that left you moody or feeling withdrawn, or somebody that was emotionally manipulative. But the nice thing about the Eight of Cups is this is how you walk into your wish fulfillment by leaving behind whatever doesn't serve you. So, this is a great start here, Leah. We have the Ten of Wands and the Tower in the reverse. You have taken a look at what is in your life, who is in your life, and you figured out that you were overburdened because you had baggage that wasn't yours, right? And you've had a change in perspective. You're not willing to self sacrifice or people please as you maybe once were. There's a desire to live a more authentic life, and this may include being a little bit more honest with some of the people that really wanted you to be more of a yes man. But doing so made you realize that you were sacrificing who you really were. You're not willing to do that anymore. The Hangman in the reverse is no, no, no. It's not going to go down like that. I'm not just going to like hang there and like wait for you to figure out how things go. I'm in charge of my own destiny now. We have the High Priestess in the reverse and the Moon in the reverse. I feel like you've learned a difficult lesson about somebody close to you with hidden motives. There was something obvious that ended up kind of spoiling their efforts and making it clear they were the Benedict Arnold, I think is the right term there, or cultural reference. So, Leo, I'm sorry if this resonates. It looks like somebody did you wrong, but it has helped you understand what you need to do going forward to have a less toxic life or be able to protect what you create or earn. All right, we'll move on to Sagittarius. Oh, Sharna, on behalf of Pisces, I am dreadfully sorry. We can be a little bit unpredictable and a little bit moody. But don't give up on us yet. There are some good Pisces out there. All right, so this is Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Wands. How beautiful. So obviously this is fire energy, wands, but we also have a new beginning here, Sagittarius. There may be an offer that looks too good to be true that you might want to like really think twice, read the fine print, but I think it's going to be a good thing. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This may be a love offer here, Sagittarius. Somebody may see you as like not long for singlehood. They may feel like there's other admirers and they need to act quickly. We have Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. I love it. And the Ten of Cups coming out sideways. So Sagittarius, I feel like there's a little bit of back and forth right now. I feel like you can see the outcome that you want, but you're not entirely sure how to get from point A to point B. That was the wrong way. We've got a situation that should be balanced that is, I'm seeing like a table that's off balance because one of the legs is too short. There's something like an adjustment that's needed in order to bring things back to where you need it to be. I think there's fear or codependency that is causing issues here. We have somebody that is concerned about a living situation or money, and it's making them ponder walking away. So if this is a new love situation, somebody may be thinking they need to focus more on their money than be, frivolous with their time and be in a love situation. But there could also be somebody here who feels like there is like a lack of balance in terms of lifestyle. There could be somebody that's a little bit more, how do I say this? More susceptible to addiction or living a life in kind of like a fearful situation that makes it hard for them to feel comfortable in a stable situation. Yeah, I totally get that. You just have to forgive yourself for that kind of stuff and forgive others, right? All right, so now we're on to earth signs. So we're going to start with Capricorn and we're going to use the gold foil. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? And if you guys haven't got 5 questions that have a yes or no answer, get those ready because I'm going to, after Virgo, I'll pull 5 yes or no answers from the Magic 8 Ball card deck. All right, we have 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles crossing it. Somebody is struggling a little bit to manage the finances. So we could have somebody that was used to being a little bit more independent that maybe had a change in terms of what they're getting paid, and now they have to kind of adjust in terms of what they're spending or what is, being earned. There's a sense that there's been some sort of injustice here. So we may have had somebody that was taking something that wasn't theirs. We have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's quick action addressing this injustice. So there may have been some sort of obvious evidence or something that tips someone off to know why we have this discrepancy here. Yeah, there was something about bad planning by a greedy feminine energy. Somebody maybe didn't realize that they would leave like their IP address around, or they would be, shedding their hair everywhere like I do. So they were able to catch somebody physically. But there could be a fire sign here so that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that was caught up because they didn't think of everything from every angle, right? It's like when people try to talk about how to write about the perfect murder. How do you get away with it, right? Somebody here didn't even ask that question. They just assumed they'd get away with something, and they got caught, I think, pretty expeditiously. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Someone is being seen as unreliable and living in the past. I'm getting kind of like a woman scorned kind of energy. So this could be an ex that was trying to make somebody's life miserable by taking something that wasn't theirs or trying to negotiate like a larger settlement, something along those lines. Maybe take from an inheritance, but there wasn't the right intent behind this action. So it was only a matter of time, right? With the Magician and the Lovers, I feel like there's a sense here that there was protection over this situation, and somebody has the resources to be able to address what happened. Sorry, we had a lot of extra come out tonight. All right. Now for Taurus, we'll use the Edgar Allan Poe. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Oh, and a special thank you to a Taurus, Adam, who helped me when I launched this channel, helped me figure out how to edit videos, which I knew nothing about when I started that. So thank you. And we've got the Knight of Swords coming out first. This looks like somebody who really does want to know how to commit the perfect murder, or maybe he already did and he kind of forgot to ask. I don't know, Taurus. Somebody looks like they've already done the Seven of Swords bit, and now they're worried about getting caught. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be somebody who took something that wasn't theirs, or somebody who has experienced a lot of loss from a financial standpoint. Maybe they have empty coffers. So we could be going from a difficult financial situation, negative bank account, to a brand new beginning here. There is, for some of you, a creative element here in terms of, like I see all of these pens and books. So you may be writing something, you may be authoring something, you may be bringing some sort of artistic project to life. And that is going to bring about a really prosperous time for you. The Taurus reading that I just posted, I think yesterday, has a pretty similar message, which makes sense, right? So we have Devil in the reverse. I feel like this opportunity or this new chapter is a reward for your ability to let go of fear or abandonment issues, possibly addiction issues. There's something here that was holding you back and you have let go of it. You've demonstrated basically that you leveled up. We have the Seven of Cups, so I feel like for some of you, this could have been an addiction issue that you were able to recover from. And I'm looking specifically at the clouds. So I feel like there was a greater clarity that you found recently in terms of what you want to do or what's important to you. So you've been able to kind of clean up the toxic elements of your life. And with the Two of Wands, you're charting a course, a different path. I think you have increased passion or conviction that you're able to achieve something that you've been thinking about for a long time. We have the Fool in the reverse. And the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You may have somebody around you prone to foolish decisions that is very jealous of you. This is coming out as a little bit of a warning. So if there's somebody that doesn't celebrate your wins and you're about to win big here, Taurus, then don't tell them about your wins or don't have them in your life. You have somebody here that would not celebrate when you do well, and they don't deserve to be in this hot air balloon with you when you're, toasting to your success. So you might have a better soul tribe out there for you. All right, let's go to Virgo. We'll use the Bianco Nero for you, Virgo. Oops. All right, what do we have for Virgo, please? We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and Strength. Holy shit, Virgo, who are you? This is like, I had sleepless nights and anxiety and stress, and somebody betrayed me worse than I could possibly imagine. But I have grown from it. I have wrangled the beast within. I have found hope in a hopeless place. Maybe you found love too. Gosh, that's the second time Rihanna made appearance in my brain today. All right. So you may also be dealing with a Leo, but I think more importantly, this is saying you have gone through a pretty difficult period of time that has made you feel unbalanced or maybe even a little bit crazy at times, but you've been able to persevere. You may feel somebody owes you an apology or that somebody has given you an apology that didn't give you all of the truth. And you may be considering this to be kind of where it stops. We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this guy who's juggling these two pentacles doesn't even give a shit if he catches them. Like, I don't know. Don't really. Oh, cool. Look, there's a ship. So I feel like there's a sense that somebody tried really hard to protect something or work hard towards something that ended up kind of like biting them. So they ended up regretting putting so much energy into this. They got an apology or had a conversation here that was lacking in compassion and authenticity. Somebody apologized for something that they plan to do again, anyways. And it's pushing this person, possibly you, Virgo, to not want to stay in this same cycle, to want something different, move towards new. And there might be people that think you're a little bit crazy for it with the moon in the reverse. People may not believe or perceive the reality that you know is true in terms of who your person is or who your ex was or what you were dealing with in terms of an employer or a situation. But there's a breakup here. There's an ending here with the Two of Cups in the reverse. And I feel like it's what you want, what will make you happy. With the Hangman, there's a sense, Virgo, that you're done sacrificing yourself for somebody else's sake. I support that. You deserve to be happy, Virgo. All right. So I hope you are ready with your 5 questions that have a yes or no answer. I'm going to pull 5 cards. Sometimes they give me more than one, but if you don't have those 5 questions written down yet, you can pause it. All right, question number 1. The answer is never. I hope that's a good never. All right, question number 2. Ask again. All right. So this could be because we're dealing with a situation that is too wildly different for all of you, or there's somebody's free will that is impacting the answer that you want here. I'm going to do it one more time just in case. For some of you, it's just a maybe, and for others of you, it's a yes. So you may have to do something when you're manifesting what you want for an outcome. If you don't also back it up with your actions, you don't get that outcome, right? There could be something that you still need to contribute to the situation, such as removing yourself from a toxic relationship or environment or job that makes this a yes for you instead of a maybe. Question number 3. I feel like you already know the answer to this because we have, why are you asking me? Now, if you don't already know the answer to this, somebody you know you should be having a conversation with knows this, and you're asking me that question is just trying to sidestep that question, being asked to the right person. Sorry, don't hate me. All right, question number 4. My reply is no. This could be literally what is somebody going to say to you. Somebody is maybe not going to answer the way you want them to, or maybe the no is what you want. Last question. Yes. All right. I hope that was fun for you guys. I have to read the comments. You're so welcome, Honey Lou. Thanks, Christina. I don't have Dr. Pepper this time, I have Mountain Dew. It's been a long time since I've been this, um, wild with my, what, sugar intake? And thank you, Miss Selfless. Oh, I remember you. Oh, thank you so much for being here, you guys. All right, I am going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow with water signs. All right, see you later.